Hi there everyone, it's Deviant.fun with another flash review. This time the old guard from Greg Rucka, which has been adapted to a Netflix film, as the books clearly state. So I haven't seen the movie, so I can talk about the book without being biased. And when I read it, I wasn't expecting anything because I didn't see the movie. So I think that's a good starting point. So Greg Rucka, I believe you know, is a, if you don't, it's okay. Is a very well established name in the modern comics scenes. When you see his name, you know you're going to read something that is well written. At least it will either be a good book or an excellent book. So he's worked for the major labels. This is an image launch. So let's talk a bit about this. Well, in this first book, we are of course presented with the characters, and there's enough time to get into them. So the whole idea of this book is, and the name The Old Guard doesn't quite openly suggest what it means, but once you read the book, you start understanding that this is about a group of people that have existed for many years. Basically, they're like immortals, but with a deadline which is unknown to them. So you can try to kill them, but they won't die. They will just die abruptly when their time comes, and not because someone wants to kill them. It is curious to see that once again the strongest character is a female here. It's a big trend in modern comic books. So the elder of the band is this woman. She's around 6,000 years old, and so she's a skilled fighter and knowledgeable person. Of course, just imagine having 6,000 years of life experience, what that would make you. And along with her, we see that there are other companions. They end up getting called by a guy that has already used their services before, and he manages to convince them, though the leader doesn't want to. But after hearing what the mission is, she is convinced, and she gathers the group, and there they go for the bloody massacre that you're seeing right now here in the pages. So there's lots of fighting, guns involved, mostly modern guns, but of course they know how to manage every piece of weaponry that you can imagine, because they've been through the ages and adapted to the military equipment that emerged throughout the years. So they end up accepting the job, only to find out that it was a setup. But in the process of it, they do find another one of them, someone that was unknown to them but has the same abilities. Even herself doesn't know that she has those abilities. She's quite in denial and trying to rationalize why she didn't die when she should have died. And so she ends up being recruited, not very, a bit unwillingly, but she ends up diving deep into the band. Along the story, there's betrayal, there's friendship, there's ruthlessness, there's there's black guys with their dicks out. Yeah, for the guy just didn't remember that. And yeah, so there's some plots, some plot twists here that you don't actually expect. You are pointed to one villain quite in the middle of the book, but there's another twist that you won't be expecting, and that has some it comes from Greg Rucka imagining what it would be to be immortal in such a way he kind of walks you through what a nightmare that could be through the dialogues of the characters, though we can at first see it as a blessing. Well, it is a blessing in disguise, and if you start thinking, it's easy to understand why. So this is a very interesting book. I'm not the biggest fan of the art. I think it's good, but it's just not. Well, I wouldn't say it's not my style, because if it was Sean Phillips, it kind of resembles the techniques are basically the same, but he does it differently and way better. But it's a good job, but I don't think it's astonishing. The fighting sequences are cool though. I've only read the first part of the book, still remaining to see book 2 and see where it gets us. But yeah, this is a Greg Rucka. I wasn't disappointed at all. So recommended once again. It seems that all videos that we do turn out to be a recommendation, but well, it's not by chance, because we do videos about the more interesting books. Though we've done one or another saying don't buy this, but we want to focus on things that we would like you to discover. That's our intention. So if you like this video or any other of our tons of videos that we have, then please like, subscribe. It helps the channel. And of course, if you want to buy the book, just go to Deviant.fun.biz, where you can find this and many other books, and we can get virtually any book, even though it's not in the store. Just email us and we'll get it. Even rarities, we can get a lot of stuff that's out of print. Yeah, and follow us on Facebook, Instagram. That's where we are, and YouTube, of course, right? You're probably seeing it on YouTube or Instagram. So until our next video, stay safe, stay well, and bye. See you.